Oh, ew. Hey, Punky, what's up? I just have Punky. Thank God. It's almost like y'all been praying for me or something to go live. I've been sitting here all night. Well, I'm going to come out and say, I watched Blazing Leo's live. The love triangle has ended. Oh my God, be still my broken heart for Leo. But you know what? I'm glad in the end, to my knowledge, Noodles made the right decision. He chose his girlfriend, which he should do. Yeah, I'm hearing Steve's live, but I don't know. I try to lurk in there, and they got Flacco on panel, and he's over talking everybody, and yeah, I just can't be bothered. But yeah, I was in there, like I said, I was watching Leo's thing, and she's crying about Seasons, and she's making the allegations that Seasons and I are going real life on her. She said we were contacting her family, and I've allegedly doxed her, and she was getting a cease and desist order on me and all this other shit. And I'm like, one, Leo, I've never doxed you. Two, I've never gone real life on you, never called your fucking family. I don't really care to, because they'll probably tell me you're nothing more than a fucking moron anyway. But it's just like, and then she was saying, I'm stepping back from Dave and da da. Good. Because you know what, Leo? For the last week and a half, you've been giving Dave ultimatums. You did it on his stream, you did it on your own, and you did it again today. Now, apparently, Punky, that she said she walked away, and I'll truthfully say, Dave went live tonight after he got off her panel, and he's like, you know what, I'm done, whatever. He went live and he did a stream. It might still be going. It was called Cleaning My Kitchen. That dude did a stream just chatting with everybody. No bullshit, no drama, no fighting, no nothing. He had 50 fucking people in that chat. They were all talking. They were all getting along. They were asking questions. He was honestly answering them. There was no drama, no bullshit. But every time that fucking redheaded idiot would get on his panel, it would be a real shit show. And I get where he was coming from when he was saying, he didn't want to do the drama. He just wanted to do comedy. But you know what? What Leo was doing to people was not comedy. She sat on his panel numerous times. I get recordings of Missy abusing her child. I got recordings of Missy doing this. How's that comedy? How is that comedy doing that to person? But that's what she was doing. Like, and Seasons was live last night because apparently she messaged Seasons saying that they needed to talk and da 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 da. Well, okay, you need to talk to Seasons, but whatever. But don't be sitting there dropping the allegation that I'm doxing her real shit to Seasons when I've never done that. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Anne Marie. Hey, MER. What's up? But yeah, and it just kind of like, she's just pulling her. pulling her poor me shit, and then she turned around, and like I said, I was in Noodles. We were just kind of like we were just sitting there shooting the shit in there. And Noodles had said to me, like, he's like, Missy, you know she's got IRL shit going on. And I honestly told him, I said, look, her personal problems are not my fucking problem, and she shouldn't be blaming me for them. Which is true. She really shouldn't be. Like, I did nothing to Leo, and, well, but yeah, but I can't say I haven't done anything real life to her, because if you look on my thing, and like Dorian Gray said, Missy, half your shit on your channel is about Leo, and I'm like, but you know, I said I only responded to her when she talks about me. I responded back. Everything I've done in response to what Leo has said or done. That's my big thing. Anything I've ever said or done has been in response to her. She sat there back in January. She called me a pedophile. Then she lied about doing it. So I uploaded where she said it. Then she was posting on community tabs and comments, I put her kid in danger. When I debunked that, she stood there and said she never said it. So I upload the screenshot of Leo fucking saying it. And just like earlier this year, like, I didn't go to Seasons with anything about the Yeah Man situation. I don't know where Seasons heard that from, but she literally got up there and she said, "Hey, what's this I heard you did to Yeah Man?" Then the whole fucking community exploded again because this is what put her on the radar. I didn't do nothing to Yeah Man. I don't. And then that's when the DMs and everything come out that she doxed the fuck out of people. Like she said today to Noodles that they're the only stream. There's no other stream that ever come close to being like something like with G Mangoes and all this other shit. Wrong. The only other streamer that used to stream all the time that would have an 8 hour fucking stream, he'd be on the panel, no bullshit, no nothing, he'd be just talking, was Jack Squat. And you know why Jack Squat left the fucking platform? Because Blazing Leo got mad at him and doxed the fuck out of his family to Cool Nicole. Hey Mills. Yep. Yeah, she did. The dia and her thing was she stood there and said she didn't do that, but yes, she did because everything fucking came back. That it come back to her email, her hangouts, everything. She doxed Jack Squat to Cool Nicole. She doxed the late Reaper Man to Cool Nicole. She doxed Reaper Man's girlfriend Trudy. She tried to dox Samantha to her. She doxed Cammy Joe's real fucking Facebook to her. Um, she sent the picture of the man's daughter to Cool Nicole. And a lot of that shit, when it come out, Leo through boy, aka Mike, aka fat fuck, idiot from fucking wherever. Leo tried saying she got all that from him. Whether she did, I don't know. But nonetheless, Leo was proven to give that shit to Nicole. Hey, Dave. And now there's something coming out with she's done something to this one Buff Carrot. I don't know what's going on there. I think Mel's Bells knows more about that than anything. Um, Abe did a stream with her, Punky, but it was back when she was doing the shit to fucking Pagel, and he wanted to see if something was being. It was It was something to do with Peggle. And she gave Abe her password, but Abe played it smart. He didn't actually go into the Twitter thing. He got Barbie Girl to do it. He just streamed it. But it wasn't actually him in the DMs, it was Barbie Girl because he wanted to see what was actually being said. Yeah, because at that time she was also Pagel was her crush and all this other stuff. And then when she got mad at Pagel, and yeah, that's when she started attacking his kids. But see, that was the thing too. Like Cool Nicole came here, she trusted a lot of people with her passwords. And one of the people she trusted with her YouTube password and a couple other things was Blazing Leo. Because somebody caught her one night in Cool Nicole's hangout. This person was talking to who they thought was Cool Nicole, and they were also talking to Leo at the time. And this person asked Leo a question, but he got the answer back from Cool Nicole's account. Yeah, it can be punky. Like, I tried, like I said to Dave, I said, I'm only doing a lot of things to Leo in response to Leo when she talks to me, when she's talking about me. Like, I've got the streams recorded that she has done, and I can think of at least four of them where my name is mentioned in these streams. My name is not brought up by anybody in the chat. Nobody on her panel is even bringing me up. She's just randomly sitting there. I know you're watching Missy, aka Misfit Pariah. Fucking bitch. Psychotic bitch. I'm not psychotic, Leo. I'm not the one with the narcissist fucking thing in my head sitting there saying, oh, all the women, they don't like me because I'm so beautiful. That no. Hey, Nellie. Like, there was even a couple of months ago, Nellie went into somebody's fucking stream and he caught Leo fucking trolling somebody. And he called her the fuck out over it. He literally did. He called her out. He literally said, Leo, I know that's you because Leo went into this person's chat and I believe they were doxing MNT. Actually, they were trolling MNT and doxing him at the same time. And that was supposedly one of Leo's friends. And she sits there and she was sitting there today. Hey, GT. She stood there today and she was like, Dorian is the only person who ever defended me. Um, Funny. I remember Dateline defending you. Dateline normally never panels, but Dateline would get got up on Jake's panel to go at me defending you, Leo. She not only went at me, she went at me, Stacy, and Jess defending you publicly. So for you to sit there and say none of your friends ever defended you, bullshit, a bullshit, a bullshit, a bullshit. Because I remember Silent would fucking go at people over you. And you did the same thing to Silent that you fucking did to Noodles. You gave him an ultimatum. You told Silent it was you or his brother, the brother he lives with, because you didn't like it. You saw Chris as your property when Chris stood there and said, not today, Satan. You did not like it when Chris was becoming close with Jody. Up until that point, Jody never had an issue with you. You went at her. You caused so much friction in Silent's house between him, his brother, and Jody that you boiled it down to an ultimatum where you told him if he was going to have his brother and Jody in the chat, you weren't going to be there. Silent has to live there. I understand why he did it. I understand why he unblocked Jody and his brother. Silent did not want the bickering anymore. He didn't want the fighting. You, Leo, as his friend, should have sucked it up and said, well, that's his brother. He lives there. You could have blocked them, Leo, ignored what they were saying. Well, if you're going to unblock them, Silent, I'm leaving. How'd that work for you? Tell me how the fuck that work for you. We all did the gag. Nellie might remember this. We did the goddamn gag. Um, Remember Silent and the sister wives, Nellie? How much fun we were having with that? You know what happened with that there? Leo. Every night it'd be either my channel or Silent's channel. We'd be paneling every night. We always sat in the chat. Me, Karen, Silent, and Sleazebag. Hey, what are we going to do tonight? Let's go with this idea, Silent. Let's go with that. Silent, let's run with it. And we were all game for it. So I'd be like, all right, what time you want to do this? We'd set it all up, and for 2 hours, we'd be fucking gagging on people. We'd have them fucking laughing. Like, we were having so much fun. We had fucking Troll Avenue talking about it. Like, Peggle was even fucking tormenting Silent over that. But you know what? It got to the point where it stopped being fun because it wasn't going how Leo wanted it. And if Karen was in my chat right now, Karen would tell you the same thing. She started killing my shit. She turned around and she would be like, she would privately call Silent. And she'd be like, Silent, Missy's saying this. I don't like how she's talking about this. Da 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 da. And then they'd get me into a call, and Silent would be like, "Well, Missy, Leo said, she brought this to my attention, and da da da." Like I never did anything to fucking did to try to ever hurt Silent, but she was kind of like she wanted it her way. Because the way we did the sister wives, Karen was wife number one, I was wife number two, Leo was number three, and at this time Dateline started coming around. We were just getting to know her, so she was what behind the scenes wife number four. And but Dateline would join us in some calls when she was available, and when she's not, that was all right. And Leo started pulling a lot of fuckery, like, and Karen noticed it too. We would be like, we'd pull into a call, and Silent would be like, Missy, Leo don't like how you talk like this, or Leo don't, and Leo would be sitting there saying, well, maybe we should try doing this, or well, maybe we should, like she really, it got to a boiling point where when her and Jake were feuding, I forget what the fucking feud was now, but Leo always said publicly, I don't care where anybody goes. They go where they want, talk to whoever they want, just don't bring me up. Okay. I go into Jake's stream one night. I forget what it was. He hadn't even started his stream yet. He was playing one of the songs by his cousin. I can't think of the song, but I really like it. But all I said was, I gave thumbs up and said, hey, Jake, have a good stream. Well, sweet baby Jesus, you think I fucking murdered somebody. I get up the next morning, my DMs blew up. Silent and Leo. Silent's probably DMing me, Leo's probably. Silent's like, hey, how come you were in Jake's last night? And I was like, huh? I said, I only said have a good stream, whatever. And we talked about it. Leo, on the other hand, you like I said, you think I murdered somebody. How can you go into Jake's and you're supposed to be my friend and da 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 da? And then she got a hold of Silent privately. It resulted in Silent literally her telling Silent to give me an ultimatum, telling me to either choose her or choose Jake. Well, I'm sorry, you don't tell me what the fuck to do. Unless you're paying my bills, you're feeding me, fucking me, or financing me, don't tell me what to do. She literally got Silent to say, Missy, Jake's not a very good friend to you, so it's basically you either say fuck Jake or fuck us. Huh? Okay? I walked away. Silent went live that night, and I sat in the thing, and he's like, Missy, you can come up on panel if you want. And I'm like, nope, uh-uh, nope, not happening. And at the time, I had showed Art what got said. So Art went live, and he brought them up on panel, and I confronted with them both. I said, why did you tell Silent to say fuck Jake or fuck you guys? I never said that, Missy. And I said, well, why did Silent send it to me then? So she threw Silent under the bus. She knew fucking well she said it, but she threw him under the bus. Yeah, she did, Nellie. She always manipulated his channel. So after that falling out, I literally told Silent, said, look, I'm done. I'm done. I'm walking away. No hard feelings. You do your thing. I'll do mine. I started doing my own shit. I literally said to MNT that night, because MNT was like, Missy, what the fuck's going on? Like, da da da. All I said to MNT was, protect Karen. She's next. And he's like, Missy, what the fuck are you talking about? And I said, just do it. Protect Karen. She's next. And Leo did. She weaseled and weaseled and weaseled her way. So that Karen fucking walked away too. And I said to MNT, now you know why I said that. I said, you're literally seeing now why I said protect Karen. To the point that when Silent went live, it was only him and Leo up on those panels all the time. And then finally, when she started going around Noodles and everybody, she just basically said, fuck Silent, and threw him right under the bus. Some days do I wish, hey, could we get back those days where, get up on the panel and just joke around like we did? Hell yeah. But I know it can never happen. If Silent Karen and I tried to get up there and do this again, we probably could make success of it, but it'll always have that tarnish because of what Leo's fucking done. And you know what the sad thing was? We were all DM'd when Silent first started doing that. We all got a DM from a troll account saying, "Hey, just giving you guys a heads up. Leo's liking what you guys are doing. She's going to want to get in on it, and when she does, she's going to want to ruin it." And Silent said to us, he said, let's just give it a shot, see how it goes. And of course, we followed what he wanted, and look what happened. She blew it sky high. Yep. Hey, MNT. But yeah, like I said, MNT was up on those panels with us, and now I'll tell you the story of Rich Life's dick pic being put around. That happened the night Karen the cat ninja had just lost her sister, and we all used to go into Rich Life's stream. Well, Rich Life about a couple of days before that, don't know why the fuck he did, but he sent us myself, Leo, and somebody else his dick pic. I deleted the fucking thing. I didn't even look at it. But Leo turned around and put it in the group hangout, and she was drawing on it, drawing faces, whatnot. Well, the night Karen's sister died, we were all in Rich Life's chat, and Karen wasn't bothering anybody. And this troll comes in and said, they seen Karen in there and they said something really nasty towards her along the lines of blaming her for what happened to her sister. Well, me, MNT, Leo, we all fucking seen it. Karen went ballistic, and MNT, the damn good friend he is, he saw red. Literally, he saw red. Leo took it upon herself to hand over Rich Life's dick pic to MNT to make an account with, and they went into Rich Life trolling him with his own dick because of what he did to Karen. Oh, but MNT now she's running with the fact that I'm I went real life on her. Me and Seasons turned around and we're calling her family. Yeah, we're calling her family. We're going IRL on her. She's getting a cease and desist order on me. She turned around and said that, what else was there? She said, I can't keep any friends. I turn on everybody that's ever been my friend. Um, I can't be trusted in DMs because I put them all out there. Well, everybody on fucking YouTube puts people's DMs out there. Don't say in private what you wouldn't want it in public. But yeah, and I mean, like, and that's this is just the tip of the iceberg. What Leo has done, just from my perspective of it all. There's about 50 other fucking people that she's done similar or worse to. I know, right, MNT? I literally said, like, she wants to file a cease and desist order on me. Okay, bring it. Because anything I've ever done, Leo, it's like I said, it's been in response to what you said or done to me. I have a flash drive of screenshots, streams, clips, and whatnot of you talking about me, Leo. So you filed a cease and desist, and when I fucking filed a notion to have it dismissed, and I give the fucking police and shit my evidence of what you said and done, who are the fucking courts going to believe? Are they going to believe some redheaded whack job in fucking Michigan who gives her fucking 10-year-old daughter's phone number to men on the internet? Are they going to believe somebody who sells her fucking plasma for fucking liquor and sits there and gets so fucking drunk on a stream that she don't remember what the fuck she said or done? Or are they going to believe somebody who could piss test clean and is sober as a fucking judge with all the fucking proof of what the fuck you've been doing? Bring it. Bring it, Leo, because you know what? Your cease and desist order will be laughed right out of fucking court. Because when I bring the proof that you are putting your daughter in danger by giving her phone number to men on the internet, bringing men to your fucking house that you've met on the internet that you don't know from a hole in the ground, who the fuck are they going to believe? We have the clips, Leo, of you saying your daughter spoke to Botter on the phone. You've admitted that different people have called your daughter. Now, how did they get your daughter's number if you didn't give it to them? You want to play this fucking game, Leo? We will play, and I will win. Because I got the shit where you literally were talking about my child. I've never said one negative, derogatory thing about yours. But my fucking child has been coming out of your mouth left, right, and center. You sat there and claimed that, told everybody. And even Noodle said he did not find that funny when you were sitting there saying, "Oh, I got recordings of her doing this to her child, doing that to her child." There's no recordings of anything happening to my child that you have. He even said himself he did not find that funny. And he even agreed. You mentioning my fucking child was game on. You told people I don't even have my child. You told people I claimed I told you I have a fucking brain injury. You've said a lot of shit about my kid, Leo, but you're a single mom, right? You got to do what's best for your child, right? But I'm supposed to sit here when you're talking about my child and shut my fucking mouth? When you're sitting there saying, "Oh yeah, if anything ever happened here, the closest I'd be in Canada," and you knock on the door, knock on the desk and say, "Knock, knock, Missy." Well, guess what, Leo? Something ever happens to Canada, I have to go to Michigan. Knock, knock, Leo. I got nothing to win, gain, and nothing to fucking lose. Yeah, I know, right? MNT, like she's literally pulling straws here, sitting there saying, "Oh, they got pictures of my kid. They did this. They did that." Well, you know what, Leo? You got IRL problems. You know why you got your IRL problems? Because you're bringing your real life to fucking YouTube. Would your brothers like to fucking know in your streams that you told everybody their fucking business? Would you like them to fucking know how you told them that one of them went and tried to blow up a government building because he didn't get his fucking check? Or were you so fucking drunk you don't remember that? Seriously, were you so drunk you don't remember that? And then today, like I said, you're crying that the love triangle's ended. I'm just walking away, blah, blah, blah. You know what? That's the best fucking thing that ever happened to Noodles. Because maybe now that you're not there, maybe people get off his dick. Because that shit that you were pulling over there, Leo, was not fucking funny. Sitting there doing a little fucking thing when you get somebody to pretend that they're like an AI or whatever to be a 9-year-old child that was kidnapped and whatnot. That shit's not fucking funny. Would you find it funny, Leo, if that was your fucking kid and a bunch of us did a skit, put your daughter's picture up there, had an AI pretend to be her, and fucking put her down when she was kidnapped? No, you would. But yet you fucking laughed it up when this with this little girl. You are one sick, twisted motherfucker. You are so fucking twisted, it's not even funny. And don't say it didn't happen, Leo, because it did. And believe you me, I gave Noodles a lot of shit over that too. I literally did. I gave Noodles a lot of shit for doing that. And here you are, like I said, you're sitting there giving him an ultimatum. The man is fucking smart. Noodles, choose your fucking woman. Seasons is Seasons is way better. She's liked whatever. She's better than fucking Leo. At least Seasons did not put anybody's child in danger like Leo's fucking done. Seasons never doxed out anybody's address to put kids in danger. Leo has. And you've been told you would have a lot more people liking you when you ditch the bitch. When she tried and said, Noodles, all I bring is negativity to your channel, yes, she fucking does. And you know why? Because she gets 5 bottles deep into the fucking wine, goes live, and runs her fucking cocksucker and then cries victim. And like I said, MNT and I, we had a blast over the years doing shit with Silent. But see, that was another fucking friendship that Leo had single handedly destroyed with everybody. There's times I'd like to talk to Silent, but I know I can't because none of us have any trust there anymore because of Leo's bullshit. Leo has done so much fucking damage to a lot of people in this community. And she runs from community to community to community to community with the sob story. I don't know why they don't like me. I don't know why they don't like me. Bitch, you're the only one that get kicked out of 10 fucking communities. And then you realize now, well, I don't think I'm going to stream anymore. I think I'm just going to go. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Bye, bitch. You ain't fucking, you ain't hurting anybody's feelings by staying, but you ain't staying here. Maybe, Leo, if you actually have IRL shit going on, get the fuck off YouTube for a while, get your life situated. But no, you got to be right up here sucking dick on everybody. Do I believe that you were telling Seasons that shit was going on with you and Noodles? Yeah, I do. Because you don't know boundaries. And you don't. You were fucking around with G-Fam. You knew he was married. You know no boundaries. You should have been like, he's a married man. I'm not going to do it. Nope, nope, nope. You were all up in his motherfucking DMs. There's other fucking guys you knew were in relationships. You were all up in their DMs. You saw Jack squat as your fucking possession. When he rejected your ass, you doxed him. My cry didn't even fucking want you. He told you that, and you caused World War VI with him and Spooky. You were sitting there saying my cry was fucking married. When Spooky would come visit, he'd lock his wife in the closet. Or better one yet, he would fuck it. He murdered somebody and apparently hid their body in a suitcase. And I've been friends with my cry for fucking years. And you know what? That dude's the funniest fucker I ever met in my life. I'm glad my cry's my friend. But because she saw my cry as her possession, my cry even said, oh, hell no, not today, Satan. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. She started this fucking rampage on him. She still talks about him to this day. Then there was Jake. Jake started doing the live streaming thing, He was starting out his community. She wanted Jake. And Jake has told this story, so I won't rehash it, but she would try telling everybody that Jake wanted her. Well, I'm tending to believe Jake's side of it. Even Jake told her, hit the fucking skids, I don't think so. So, I mean, the girl's got issues. Yeah, I remember that. Then she stood there and telling everybody MNT wasn't her type, but MNT outed messages where I forget how the context of the conversation was, but there was MNT, Leo, and somebody else in that chat. They were talking about boobs. MNT is a typical fucking male. I see the comment he makes. He said something like, "I like big boobs." Leo sends a chest pic to MNT, says, "Well, mine's not that big." But yet she said she was never interested in MNT. Why would you send MNT a chest pic if you weren't interested in him? And when I'm saying chest pic, she had a tank top on. There was no actual there was no actual cleavage. It was a legit tank top. And she said to him, "Mine weren't that big." And then when it came out that she did this, she turned around and blamed my cry for it. And my cry's like, I didn't even have these pictures. MNT was the one that gave them to us. And because MNT rejected her, she then doxed him. So yeah, every guy that Leo has that's been rejected Leo, she's doxed them. So Noodles, I truly hope that if there's nothing going on between you and Leo, I truly hope you're not going to be doxed by her next. Hello, if I only knew. Smart ass. Look who makes an appearance. Joking. Oh, I don't doubt it in the least. He will dox. She will be doxed. And it won't surprise me because you know what? She will dox him. But you know what will happen, M&T? She'll dox him and then blame you. But yeah, like I don't know, she's got issues. And see, that's another thing. Like a lot of people don't know too. Um, that MNT kind of remembers this, but back a couple of years ago when we were all hanging with Silent, Silent wanted to do a stream with Elmo to get her side of the story. So me, him, and Leo got with Elmo in this hangout chat. It was only the four of us. He asked her, you come up and you can have your say, and only people on the panel that you want will be there. And Elmo was like, okay. Then after that, Elmo had said, you know, I really don't want you guys to be attacked for talking to me. And Silent said, Oh, don't worry about that. Nobody will know you're in chat with us. And we all said, yeah, me, Leo, and all them. We were all like, yeah, we won't tell anybody. We'll keep whatever. Couple of weeks go by. This is when Cutie, Kabooty, and Bubba Boo were around. Cutie messages me. Missy, can I have your hangout? I need to talk to you. Okay, so I give it to her. I'm not even in that call 2 minutes because Cutie and Bubba and Elmo, they don't get along. Cutie turns around and says to me, she wasn't being nasty towards me. I hear you're best friends with Smelmo. Huh? I hear you're best friends with Smelmo. I'm told you're in a hangout call with her every night for 3, 4 hours. I muted and I knew exactly at that point. And I muted the call and I said, you rat fucking bastard. So I come back into the call and I said, what do you mean? And she said, Leo told us that you're talking to Elmo every night for 3, 4 hours. And I turned around and said, really? So I said to Cutie at that point, because Bubba Boo and them were there, and I said, is Leo also telling you that she's also in those calls and that she's also in that hangout chat? And Cutie was like, what? So we brought Elmo and Leo into it because her and Elmo had an agreement. If they're going to talk to each other, the other person had to be there. And Elmo and Leo come in, and Cutie repeated what she said to me. And Elmo come in and she verified. She's like, if we ever do hangout calls, Cutie, Leo is in there. Leo is in those calls. And of course, Leo with the waterworks, my mom! Like, what the fuck? She tried to get me fucking killed. Oh God, not that girl. But she literally did. Like, she threw me right under the fucking bus and like the waterworks hit. Well, I'm dealing with my mom and well, where was that when you just tried to get me run over by the Bubba Boo and Cutie Kabooty? You just tried to have them back over me. So Leo, judging by that little story, the only one that can't be trusted in any DMs or in any calls is you, sweetheart, because you did a lot of shit in the background. And what the saying goes, what goes on in the dark comes out in the light. It's coming out in the light on you, isn't it? Mrs. Streaming, what the hell? Yep, she tried to get people to believe that my cry was dating her. Yep, poor my cry. That poor guy, like he literally he went through the ringer because of her. Like he really did. But yeah, like Leo's turned around and everybody's like, it's like beating a dead horse dealing with Leo. Well, you know what? Might be beating a dead fucking horse, but like I said, I'm only responding her fucking trashing me today. She don't like people talking about her, then she should shut the fuck up about everybody else. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. She tried the story that Jake was sexually aggressive towards her, but she don't know why people don't like her. She threw Dateline right under the fucking bus. Stood there and said she had no friends that defended her publicly or privately, And Dateline, like I said, got up on a panel to go at me, Jess, and Stacy defending her, and look at the thanks Dateline got for it. She had Dateline believing that I was stalking and had such a hatred for Leo that was unwarranted that ended our friendship. Like Dateline and I were getting to be very close, like close friends. Like I sent Dateline stuff, she sent me stuff. Like I would never put out there because I thought, well, out of respect, I deleted a lot of it. But Dateline and I ended our friendship over that. And then when she went live with Noodles and made the comment saying she hit something to do with Steve Billings, and she turned around and said she hoped Steve's cancer come back and rotted him from the inside out, and then wished cancer on all his supporters, knowing at the time Dateline and Tara and all them were supporters of Steve. I'm not getting into that whole debacle because I'm Switzerland in that one. But she turned around and said she wished the same fate for Steve's supporters. That to me was the ultimate slap in the face to Dateline because Leo was friends with Dateline. Dateline is very close friends with Tara, who at that time was battling cancer. She inadvertently kicked Dateline right in the head with that one statement, let alone the statement that her friends never publicly or privately defended her. A bullshit, a bullshit, and a bullshit. Because Dateline did. And I took it personal that she did that to Dateline, and I did a stream freaking right the fuck out. And that's when that was the night Dateline come in here and she said, Missy, I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm going to take a step back from YouTube for a while. And now she just come back here this week. Glad to see Dateline back. Um, you know, a lot of people right now are thinking Dateline is biased with what's going on, but you know what? Um, I would rather see me be drugged by people than Dateline right now because that's just the type of person I am. That picture on my avatar, um, the picture on my avatar is the late wrestler Sean O'Hare. Yep, yep. MNT, you're correct. She threw Philly cheesesteak away. She said some very nasty shit about him on a live stream, calling him a fucking creep and a couple other things. But I guess when she did her stream and she did that to Philly, it actually started out the night before in Noodles' Discord. She actually started it out the night before Noodles' Discord, and it went from there. Now I'm just going by because she was 5 bottles deep into the wine when she said it. I haven't seen Philly around. Um, I hope he's doing well. Um, I've got no hard feelings for him. I remember we met him all in silence because he was doing gaming streams. Silent would send link, hey, come on in, Philly's live doing a game, and I'd be in there watching him. Yeah, I every once in a while I change up my pictures, and yeah, that's the best one I like of Sean O'Hare right there. Fuck, I wish that dude didn't pass away. My God. He was fucking brutal in the ring. That fucking dude was like, Jesus, he was a beast. I got videos. I got videos, Elmo, when he was on like doing MMA and shit like that. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't want him throwing fists with me. That'd be dangerous. So yeah, so we all like we all liked Sean O'Hare back in the day. That he had issues, but he was a fucking beast. Rascal. I got called that by somebody in a Discord group I was in. They literally said to me back a while ago, they're like, Missy, are you being a little rascal? I'm like, yep, I'm a rascal. Hey, I was only a troublemaker when Reaper Man was around. Of course. Hey, I was a pain in the ass, but by the end of the day, people knew I wasn't fucking playing. Just like I ain't fucking playing now. It's like I said, Leo, bring it, sister. She wanted to fucking play around, we'll play. That was weird. My fucking mic kept muting itself and I'm not even touching it. Hey, Ghost, what's up? Oh, she's gunning for you too, MNT, because she's sitting there putting out the fucking thing that you've been contacting her family too. Elmo, you dodo, try typing in the chat now. I think I modded you. Yeah, in order for me to mod anybody now, if depending on which device I'm using, I gotta go in from whatever and fucking do it that way. What a fucking joke. Bacon, you're a fucking hoop, dude. What am I fucking looking for here? Anybody got the link for Harley's channel? Hey, Bacon, what's up? Bacon, my unpaid channel manager. That is a that question you asked me, Bacon. That is a very good one because I don't even know if I have her channel. Bacon! My God, Bacon, that night me and you were in Tracy's stream. That was fucking wild. Good Lord. Ghost, you're my other unpaid channel manager, remember? The running joke is Bacon was my channel manager, but I pay somebody to be my channel manager. And hey, Bacon, my channel's still standing. That was the that's the running joke with me and Bacon. My channel's still standing. Yeah, I know it did. Like I was like fucking I was losing it in there. I was like, what the fuck? Oh hey, look at this. Now I found it. There's Harley's channel. Well, Elmo, this bacon you're not allowed to eat. Yeah, that was brutal, that fucking stream. Like I can't even fucking begin to I don't hate Tracy, but I think she should have got a little bit more information before that shit happened. Hey Bliss. I really think that she should have got more information before that fucking popped off on you with you baking that in. Did I literally just kick myself? Like did I literally just fucking kick myself out of here? Like it roboted and then Well, Bacon, like I said, that was like fucking. We all told Tracy in there that Digger was just fucking with you to kinda. Hey, go East Coast Ghost, what's up? Son of a snapper. Now watch me get kicked again. Ugh, there we go. That potato ain't working. You leave my potato alone. There. Ghost picking on my potato. Oh, there she is. I know, right, Bliss? Because what was it? There was one day last week. Tina got pissed off at me about something. I wasn't even in there, but Tina turned around and said, "That fucking Missy, she all up my DMs and something Facebook Messenger," and she's like, I'll dox your shit out there, Missy. I showed Popper and them. I'm like, yo, why is this all right for her to be threatening to dox me, but God forbid anybody else do it to them? And nope, it's okay. Tina can threaten to fucking dox me, but Jesus Christ, don't threaten to dox Tina. Ah, Jesus Christ, that airhead's in there. Just when we thought we got rid of Zanny, she's back. Samantha reminds me of one of these people that back in the day when you go to the bar, she reminds me of one of these people that in the men's room, it was for a good time, call Samantha on the back of that bathroom door. Yeah, but she likes having your name in her mouth, Elmo. I don't really know enough about Lena to really say anything, so like I said, I'm Switzerland over here when it comes to them because I don't know her and I don't want to get on the bad side of her, but the way I see it, if they're gonna fucking sit there and say, they're gonna bash on people for fucking doxing and stuff, then they don't need to be threatening to do it themselves. Because I'll just sick my unpaid channel manager after them. Elmo, you missed that last year. Bacon fucking trolled Scott bad. It was funny. Bacon went in there and he was like literally trolling Scott so fucking bad. Had Scott believe it, he hated me. And then Bacon was just like, you know what? I'm just fucking with you. He's like, Missy's my good friend. And Scott went ballistic. He did a fucking stream telling it, saying that Lady sold out to me, Bacon sold out to me, Skywarp sold out to me. And Bacon was almost pissing his pants laughing. Well, if she's on the asylum, then you know what? Hey, but you know what? She's on a fucking channel where she said she's never been on there before, remember? Harley, she said she's never been on Steve's panel. So there y'all go. Y'all got her in a lie. Boom. Nail that bitch. Well, she tried to twist another narrative with HC because HC wants to talk to me now. But you know what? I have no hard feelings towards Harvard Chick. I will show Harvard Chick the fucking stream. I will explain to Harvard Chick in like whatever wherever she wants to talk. I will explain to her how that went down and what the fuck went on and how she denied doing what she did to her because Samantha tried telling her that I wanted details of something and she made it out the way be Samantha was the fucking victim and uh nope, not today, Satan. I'm going to be a good little girl and I'm going to sit over here because we all know if I go on that asylum with Samantha again, we're going to do her up and we're going to do her right. That's right. Rest in peace, Artie, because you know what? There'll never be another fucking Reaper man, I'll tell you, man. And Samantha wants to keep Art out of her fucking mouth because we know at the end of the fucking day, Samantha was not with the Reaper crew. She was not running with any of us. She was out of that fucking crew for a good 2 fucking years before Art died. The Reaper crew knew who the fuck they were, and she wasn't running with any of us. The end of the fucking day, the Reaper crew, I hate to say it, was Boy, Yeah Man, Beetlejuice, me, Elmo, Cammy, Crystal, Ron, Farmer. That was the Reaper crew at the end of the fucking day. We had each other's backs thick and thin. And the night that we lost Art, Boy decided he was going to fuck up. And you know what? He fucked up and he fucked up good. And I had me a big old fat piece of fucking ham to chew on. Samantha's desperate for online dick. She's got a whole ass man and she's constantly trying to find. Yep, see, that is true. Yeah, you did, Bacon. Only to have, he got really sick, Bliss, and he had gone into the hospital. Art had told us like they had found like a spot on his lung, but he had gone into the hospital because he ended up with COVID. And he was getting all these tests done, and at the end of it, it was COVID that took him. Boy was living with Art. He had total disregard for the fact that when COVID hit, Art and Trudy never went anywhere. Like, Art never left the house anyway, but Trudy never went anywhere unless she absolutely 100% had to. She stopped working her part-time job because she didn't want, at the time the vaccines weren't, nobody really knew anything about them, so she didn't get them. She became Art's full-time caretaker. And like I said, Boy moved in there. He had total disregard for Art, in and out constantly, in and out, appointments day after day. Boy was a carrier for COVID. He carried it. And that's how ultimately Art got COVID, was because Boy total disregard for Art's health and Trudy's health. Trudy ended up going and getting one vaccine because it was starting to die down a bit so she could go back to work. And Art got to the point where he could barely breathe. He needed oxygen, so they sent him to the hospital. And nobody knew Art was in the hospital until I had saw a TikTok video, and he had said on it, "Everybody, please pray for me. I'm not doing well." And I shared his video, and Yeah Man seen it. And Yeah Man reached out to him. He's like, "Yo, Art, what's going on here?" Like, da 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 da. And Art was like, him and Yeah Man talked for a bit, and Yeah Man said, "Hey, you want to go live with me for a little bit tonight if you're up to it?" And Art was like, "Yeah, sure, fine, I'll go live with you." So that night, Yeah Man went live, and Reaper Man was on panel. We were all up there with him, like cheering him on, telling him, "You can do this, da 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 da." And it wasn't even a week later, he was gone. And Trudy got on his thing, and there was a couple of us in a hangout with Art, and she had called one of the people and told her, this person, to inform us that Art had passed that afternoon at like 5 o'clock. And of course, the person like got me right on the phone, and we're bawling. Like, they call me and they're like, "Missy, he's gone." "What do you mean?" They're like, "Missy, Art's gone. He left us at da 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 da." And that's how we end up getting the ball rolling when he passed. And I messaged Yeah Man, and I was like a fucking mess. I was DMing Yeah Man on Twitter, and I'm like, "Yeah Man, I really don't know how to tell you, dude." And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "We lost Art." And he's like, "I'm going on break. I'm calling Trudy. I'll let you know what I'm doing later on tonight." And he called Trudy, I guess. And later on that night, we decided that we were going to, well, we ultimately asked Yeah Man to do the tribute stream for him because it was only fitting Yeah Man did the very last live with Art. And we just thought it was fitting that he was the one to do the tribute stream for Art. And I'll forever love Yeah Man for that. Like, yeah, he could be a real dick to me at times if he wanted to. Did I warrant it? Probably. But I'll forever be grateful for Yeah Man doing that because he was the one who did the last stream with Art. Him and Art were thick as thieves. And that night he did the tribute stream for Art. We heavily promoted it like for 4 days. Like everybody was promoting it. Hey, because it was done the night after Boyd Wrestling, and we were like, hey, tune into Yeah Man after Boyd Wrestling. Yeah Man's doing the tribute. Like Steve promoted it, I promoted it. Like all these communities promoted the tribute stream for Reaper Man, and I'll tell you, when he did that stream, it was, I don't want to say magical, but it was surreal. Yeah Man had a really good, I think it was 3 to 4 hour stream. Everybody come up, shared their memories of Reaper Man. Everybody come up. Papa Grizz was there. Everyone was there. Sweet Scribe, Cutie's Corner Gaming. A lot of people were there that we hadn't seen in a while. And I like to think that if Art was looking down and he saw that stream, he'd be proud. Now, Yeah Man has it privated, which I don't blame him because a lot of shit happened to Yeah Man after that. I don't blame him, so, you know. And that's what the hardest thing is though, Bliss. Like, uh literally the night that Art fucking died, I had blazing sleaze bag fucking start in at me. Like literally the night Art died, I literally had Leo starting in. Missy's running around calling me a pedophile. Missy's doing this. Missy's doing that. And she did it on a channel where the person was like, it's like the person was trying to fucking tell her, hey, like she was literally like, Leo, there, and then she's like, what? And they're like, they literally said, back the fuck off, Missy. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Jess. And they were like, why should I back the fuck off, Missy? And they're like, she literally said to her, uh, Missy just lost her best friend tonight. And she's like, what do you mean? And she's like, Missy just lost her best friend tonight. Reaper Man passed away. And she still kept it on, like, so my love lost for Leo, fuck her. Hey, just a heifer. But yeah, like she literally, my love lost for Leo, fuck her. My feelings towards Leo are the same feelings that Yeah Man has for Boy right now. And like I said, like I will forever respect Yeah Man for that stream he did for Art. Um, I have mad love and respect for Coachisms because the night that we did the stream for Art on Yeah Man's, Coach did a really touching tribute for him. It was, I don't think he's ever done it again for anybody. Um, he literally did at the beginning of Boyd Wrestling, like you know how like in WWE, if a wrestler dies, they would have all the wrestlers at the apron. They'd have whatever, and then like a 10 bell salute. Well, that's pretty much what Coachisms did for Reaper Man. Was he did the 10 bell salute for Art, and different people like when Art died, uh, we had we had Silent, we had DM Rage, we had Ghost Nation, we had all these people playing the song in honor for Art. Don't Fear the Reaper. Because anybody who knows Art loved that fucking song. I know, Jess. Bacon, you're grounded from even being around Leo. Just saying. Bacon, you're grounded. You're not allowed. Anytime you see the name Blazing Leo in a chat, Bacon, you're grounded from talking to her. You're not allowed to. I'll tell you, you're not allowed talking to her. But yeah, like it was kind of fucking surreal when we lost Art. 'Cause that was fucked up because we lost. What was it, Jess? We lost Art. We lost. We lost Jilly Jill Jill or Salty Dog Jilly Jill. And who the hell else was it? Because it was just like boom, 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 boom. They were all fucking like. There was Art, there was Jill, and there was somebody else right after. Can't fucking remember. Yeah, we lost Midwestern Mary, we lost Ron, we lost Art, we lost Salty Dog. But there was another one that did Voight Wrestling that passed away as well. Like there was three or four of them from the Voight Wrestling community that they lost, and I think that took a lot of toll on coachisms because they were passing away. Yeah, the Glam Cat girl. I don't blame you, Elmo. I wouldn't. I have them on my channel and it kills me to look at them. That's why, like, a lot of people know right now that's my big trigger is they sit there and they'll say something about Reaper Man and they know that's my fucking trigger and it just takes everything in my power for me not to get up there and fucking set them straight. But you know what? I'm glad in a way I'm glad tonight if Samantha was bringing up Reaper Man, I'm glad if the fucking fact that Steve hopefully shut her down because I know Steve had a lot of respect for Art too. Like the night, like I'll honestly say, the night that Art passed away, I literally went into Steve's chat and I literally said, Steve, I regret to inform everybody Reaper Man passed. Steve literally he muted everybody on the chat in his panel just to read that I had stated that Reaper Man had passed away. Abe was up on the panel, a couple other people, and they literally had 2 minutes of silence for Reaper Man. Yeah, Michelle Bruce. Yeah, that was something. What, she died in September, and it took everybody 4 months to realize she was dead. Yeah, because Michelle Bruce. I still remember that day in fucking somebody's Discord. Michelle Bruce turned around and said Jake paid somebody on the dark web to hack her shit. Yeah, and they're saying Alpo passed away. I hear you, Elmo. A lot of people will defend art. People just need to ignore Sam. She's fucking bonkers. Yeah, the other Pennywise passed away. The Penny, the Pennywise that would get on panel with Morticia. Yeah, there's a lot of them we've lost. Like I honestly wonder if we sat back, say like the last week of December, and we sat back and we made a list of all the people and like just on in our community as a whole that we've lost, I think it would fucking scare you. Did I know a lot of them? Nope. But I never. Yeah, I remember that. Fucking Zanny turned around, and tried telling everybody Movie Buff died. You know what? Movie Buff is not dead. Movie Buff is alive and well. That man's living his best life. And Sam, stop telling people he's dead because Jess and Stacy and everybody will tell you I'm the only one that's allowed to give him shit because that's what makes my cry piss himself laughing. Yes, Stella's band travel. She passed away. Yeah, Stella's van life or Stella's van travels or something. Yep, there's a lot of them. I'm telling you. Jess came back, talked to Fat Guy and Art, and she ran like. Yeah, I remember those. And you know what? That's another thing I remember. Like we'd all be in hangouts. There'd be me, Art, Boy, Ron, Elmo, Cammy, and I believe Crystal Lynn would be there. Samantha every fucking week would message Art, are you busy? And be like, Art's like, well, I'm talking to people. Art, could you do a call with me, Crystal, Cammy, and Elmo? I'd really like to talk to him. Art would come over to us and he'd be like, oh, for fuck's sakes. And Art would never swear. And Elmo would be like, what? What's bitching? What are you bitching about now, Reaper Man? He says, oh, fucking Sam. And Elmo would be like, what? Do you want to do a fucking call again? He's like, oh, will you guys just please get into a call with her so she'll leave me the fuck alone? What'd you do, Jessica? Jessica's like, super mud me, please. Ah, that one hurts the hell out of me. Ah, hang on a second. Do 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 do. Yeah, her Sam would sit in side chat, and yeah, she was sitting in side chat. I think at Mark's, and Samantha turned right around, and she was coming right at Harley, calling her a bitch and all this other stuff. LOL. Yeah, she was calling Harley a bitch, telling Harley to fucking click the link, telling her if she didn't click the link to shut the fuck up, and oh yeah. Well, she said somewhere, I forget where it was. What the? How did she word it? I know Missy's in chat, but I can't see her. I think Missy has me blocked, and I literally said to the person, I'm like, no, she blocked me. And they're like, what'd she block you for? And I said, because I called her out on her shit. She fucking blocked me, and she turned around and I think it was in Steve's Discord, tags me 3 times trying to fucking block me in there. Wow, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, that channel is coming back to Boys World 81. That channel fucking comes back to being boy. Look at it. Go look at the fucking handle. It comes back to Boys World 81. That is fucking boy on that account. So I'm going to end it here because my headset's going to die. Thank y'all for coming in. And boy, fuck you. Fuck you, boy. That fucking account is you. We caught you. Elmo, do your fucking thing to him. Bob, I know you're lurking. We fucking got this. Yeah, man, if you're lurking, game the fuck on for boy. Have a good one, y'all.